May I have your attention, please? If you haven't done so at this time, please silence all cell phones and pagers, and please sign in. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. This meeting of the Louisiana Tax Commission is hereby called to order. This meeting is being held at the offices of the Louisiana Tax Commission at 1051 North 3rd Street, Suite 225, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The date is Thursday, July 30th, 2020, and the time is 10:02 a.m. Please call the roll.
Chairman Shahardi?
Here?
Commissioner Wagasback?
Here.
Commissioner Jeffers?
Here.
Commissioner Vercher?
Here.
Commissioner Wood is absent. I'm sorry, Commissioner Wood. And she's absent.
Right. 4 present in a quorum?
4 present and a quorum.
Thank you. All right, I don't believe we have any property owners or taxpayers here at this time. You want to go ahead and swear in our appraisers and get that done?
Good. Everyone can stand and raise your right hand. Solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Thank you.
It is the Tax Commission's policy to accept all documents into the record that were timely pre-filed in accordance with the Commission's rules and regulations. This will be done at the conclusion of all hearings on today's docket. Accordingly, there is no need to formally offer or introduce the exhibits into the record during your appeal hearing. However, if you intend to object to the submission of any of the opposing parties' exhibits, you must notify the Commission at the start of your appeal hearing. As a reminder, this is an administrative hearing, and as such, the rules of evidence are relaxed. The Commission is inclined to review and consider all evidence submitted and to accept such evidence into the record. All right, the first item on the docket this morning is the appeal of Novenka Lovich versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-032. All right, let the record reflect no one is here this morning on behalf of the property owner or taxpayer. And I don't believe that we have any input from the assessor's office on this particular matter. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So let's hear from our appraiser, Ms. Kennedy.
Good morning. I appraised the property at 433 Emerald Street, and I had a market value of $420,000, an undisputed land value of $201,300, an improvement valued at $218,700.
Thank you. Any questions? Do we have a motion?
Make a motion on docket number 19-22172-032. Set the 2020 valuation at the LTC staff appraisal amount. Land, $201,300. Improvements, $218,700. For a total of $420,000.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Shahardi?
Yes. All right. Next item on the docket, the appeal of Joseph Casanova versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-172. No one here this morning on behalf of the property owner or taxpayer. The assessor's office is not present. However, I believe the assessor's office noted that they were in agreement with the Tax Commission staff appraisal.
That's correct.
So, all right. Let's hear from our appraiser again.
I appraised the property at 244 Jewel Street, Unit C, and I estimated a fair market value on the property of $130,000 with the land value of $56,500 and the improvements at $73,400.
Thank you. Any questions?
Is
Mr. Chairman, is the land value in accordance with the, do we want to keep that being that it's a condominium in line with the assessor's office, or?
I would think that we would, just to avoid creating another issue on the property. So I would recommend that we establish the tax commission's fair market value, am I correct, $130,000.
Be 94,600.
600.
Yeah, 35,400 for land, would that be correct?
That's correct.
And the difference would be, how much on the improvements?
94.6. I'm
94.
prepared to make a motion.
Please do.
All right, I would move on docket 19-22172-172, that we set the land value at $35,400, the improvement value at $94,600, for a total value of $130,000.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent, Commissioner Jeffers,
Yes.
and Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. Next item on the docket is the appeal of Tommy Kalia Jr. versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-193. Again, let the record reflect that there's no one here this morning on behalf of the property owner or taxpayer. Neither is there anyone here this morning on behalf of the assessor's office. However, if I'm correct, the assessor's office says it agrees with the tax commission staff appraisal.
That is correct.
Thank you. All right, let's hear from Ms. Kennedy again.
I appraised the property at 45 Warbler Street and estimated a fair market value of $650,000, an undisputed land value of $281,300, and the improvements valued at $368,700.
Any questions? We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I move on docket number 19-22172-193 that the 2020 fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal. Land, $281,300. Improvement, $368,700, for a total of $650,000.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent, Commissioner Jeffers,
Yes.
Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. Next item on the agenda is the appeal of Marcella Byrne versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-244. Again, let the record reflect there's no one here this morning on behalf of the property owner or the taxpayer. And the assessor's office is not present either. However, they have agreed with the tax commission staff appraisal, if I'm correct in saying that.
That is correct.
Yes, thank you. All right, let's hear from our appraiser.
I appraised the property at 6020 General Diaz Street and came up with an estimated fair market value of $325,000, an undisputed land value of $152,500, and the improvements valued at $172,500.
Any questions?
Mr.
We
Chairman.
have a motion?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I move on docket number 19-22172-244 that the 2020 fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal. Land at $152,500, improvement $172,500, for a total of $325,000.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher,
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent, Commissioner Jeffers,
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. All right, the next item on the docket is the appeal of Mary Paternostro versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-260. Again, record reflect, there's no one here this morning on behalf of the taxpayer or property owner. And the same goes for the assessor's office. And I do not believe the assessor's office had any position on this appeal.
That's correct. I didn't see anything.
No position. All right. Let's hear from our appraiser again.
I appraised the property at 20 Spanish Sport Boulevard and estimated a fair market value of $590,000, an undisputed land value of $281,300, and improvements valued at $308,700.
All right, thank you. I see where the Board of Review reduced the value from the assessor's value of $741,600 to $483,800, and of course, our staff appraisal is $590,000.
The notes in
that-
that meeting
yeah.
kind of conflict with what they did.
They made a note that it had an age freeze, so
Yeah.
maybe
And
that's,
of course, we don't deal with age
Right.
freezes. My concern is what that, obviously, the value we place it at could end up freezing the property at that value. And we don't know whether it's an age freeze argument from back when, or if it's an age freeze argument in today's world.
and the assessor did not appeal the Board of Review value.
No, he did not. So we may want to consider the Board of Review
Yeah.
value. I don't know.
I'm prepared to make the
Oh,
motion.
please do.
I would move on docket number 19-22172-260, that we set the land value at $168,800, improvement value of $315,000, for a total value of $483,800, which is affirming the Parish Board of Review value.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagenspat?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. The next item on the docket is the appeal of Assessor Errol Williams versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-318. Once again, note that no one from the assessor's office is here with regard to this appeal. However, I believe the assessor has stated that they're in agreement with the tax commission's staff appraisal.
That is correct.
Okay. And also, there's no one here this morning on behalf of the taxpayer, property owner. So let's hear from our appraiser.
I appraised the property at 7331 General Hague Street and came up with a fair market value of $885,000, an undisputed land value of $243,800, and an improvements value at $641,200.
Thank you.
Need a motion, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, please.
Docket number 19-22172-318. My motion is set the 2020 valuation to LTC staff appraisal, allocating the land $243,800, improvements $641,200, for a total of $885,000.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagenspat?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
And Chairman Shahardi.
Yes. All right, folks, if you just give me one moment. All right, the next item on the agenda, the appeal of Daniel Harrow III versus Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-014. All right, appears to be no one here this morning on behalf of the property owner or taxpayer, nor is there anyone here this morning on behalf of the assessor's office. Although the assessor's office did say that they were in agreement with the tax commission staff appraisal. So unless we should hear from our appraiser at this time, Mr. Lowry.
Good morning. I appraised the property at 21 Park Island Drive. I came to a estimated fair market value of $295,000 with an undisputed land value of $184,000 and the improvements valued at $111,000.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to move on docket number 19-22172-014, that the 2020 fair market value be set at the LTC staff appraisal at land at $184,000, improvements $111,000, for a total of $295,000.
Second?
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Sharp?
Yes. All right, next item on the agenda, the appeal of Fat Guy versus the Orleans Parish Board of Review, docket number 19-22172-027. And again, let the record reflect that there does not appear to be anyone here this morning on behalf of the property owner or the assessor's office. However, the assessor's office did note that they were in agreement with the tax commission staff appraisal.
That's correct.
And I think, Mr. Lowry, you did the appraisal?
I appraised the property at 33 Warbler Street. I came to a fair market value of $1,140,000 with an undisputed land value of $337,500 and the improvements valued at $802,500.
All right, any questions? All right. We have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move on docket number 19-22172-027 that the 2020 fair market value be set at LTC staff recommendation appraisal at land at $337,500, improvement $802,500, for a total of $1,140,000.
Second?
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Shahardy?
Yes. Item H on the agenda, the appeal of Thomas Long, was settled, so there's no need for the commission to hear that appeal. I believe that covers all the appeals on today's docket, am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay. The Tax Commission hereby accepts all pre-filed documents and oral testimony into the record as Taxpayer Exhibit 1 in Globo, Assessor Exhibit 1 in Globo, and Louisiana Tax Commission Staff Appraiser Exhibit 1 in Globo for each appeal hearing conducted today respectfully. There being no other matters to come before the commission at this time, I would accept a motion to adjourn. We will return again at 12:30 for our afternoon docket.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Vercher?
Yes.
Commissioner Wagasback?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood is absent. Commissioner Jeffers?
Yes.
Chairman Shahardy?
Yes.